Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all doing well. I feel like this video is essentially a little bit of a kind of me showing you how I'm getting my life in order, to be honest. I feel like I went into January with all of the best intentions and I kind of just flopped, to be honest. And I was starting to feel really burnt out, really overwhelmed. And I feel like, I don't know what it is about January and the new year, I feel like we're all guilty of this. We all put this strange pressure on ourselves to sort of, I don't know, sort our lives out and all of a sudden become perfect humans because it's January the 1st. It's really strange. But anyway, I kind of just had like an epiphany week, to be honest, this week. A lot has changed this week and I'm going to tell you more about that later in the video. It's all good as well, it's all good things. But yeah, I'm very much just wanting to get my life in order, so I thought, what the perfect kind of theme for a vlog. I'm going to be doing a few things in this video. First of all, I am going to be organising the kitchen pantry, the dreaded kitchen pantry, to be honest. I'll show you what that looks like. I think I'm going to do that tomorrow, but it will all be in this vlog anyway, but I'm going to show you that tomorrow because that is not a job for me to start today. But yeah, there's a few updates as well for me to give you. Again, all of that is going to be in this video, but first I thought I would show you a little something that I have been doing again to help me in terms of organising dinners, meals, just help, as I said, helping me get my life in order. And that is good old HelloFresh. Now, I don't know many people by this point that haven't heard of HelloFresh. However, for those of you that don't know, it's a super easy and convenient way to sort out your meals. For me, it's more about the convenience. I find it's one of those things, isn't it, when it comes to planning your meals and dinners. And now don't get me wrong, I know it's just me and Andy. I'm not planning meals for, you know, a family of 4 for children. But still, having part of being an adult and just something that I just find gets really tedious is coming up with meals. Now don't get me wrong, the cooking of the meals and the making of the meals, that's not so bad. Once I know what I'm making, it's fine. But it can be a bit of a mental load sometimes, I think, to try and come up with new ideas and not get sucked into the same rut of eating the same things. So that's why, for me, that's why HelloFresh fits in really nicely for me, because they have this whole menu of meals that you can choose each week, and we usually do sort of 3 or 4 meals a week depending on where we are. But yeah, you can choose these meals and then they send them out to you with all of the fresh ingredients and only enough ingredients for the meal you're going to make, so there's no waste, which again, great. And yeah, as I said, it's a really convenient thing for me. So I do have a special code for you, which I will pop on the screen here, and I also have a special QR code as well. So for those of you that want to scan the code, so with my special code, you actually get 60% off your first HelloFresh box and then 20% off the following 2 months worth of boxes. And plus, with this code, you get some free special gifts as well. So yes, special code for you. Let me show you what meals I've actually got for them this week. So, as I mentioned, you choose the meals and you can actually specify what kind of meals you want, which I find really convenient. So there's literally sections for specific, like quick cook meals. So if you know, for example, I don't know, on your Tuesday and Wednesday, you know you've got a super long day and you want something really quick and easy to cook on those days, you could choose a meal from that section and know that it's going to be a really easy dinner to make when you get home. There's things like low calorie that you can choose, and honestly you can really tailor it to like sort of what your preferences are. But this is what I'm having this week. So this one I'm actually going to make tonight and I'm really excited for this. So I have got the creamy chickpea curry and mango chutney. Oh, I love a curry, especially a homemade curry. And I prefer veggie curries to meat curries. So this looks insane. And this is one of their like quick meals as well. So it only takes 10 to 15 minutes. Absolutely perfect. So this is the recipe card for the curry that I'm going to make. Down the side here you've got all of the ingredients that have obviously been sent to you in the HelloFresh box. And then on the back, honestly, it's like cooking for dummies. They honestly make the recipe so simple to follow that even if you are a terrible cook, or let's not even say terrible, inexperienced, it's foolproof. You cannot go wrong. It's actually a really good way, I find, as well, to get into cooking because, as I said, it's dummy proof. Pretty good for me, to be honest. So you can't go wrong. They make it dead simple, which I like as well. So yeah, that's going to be my meal for tonight. Another couple of meals that I've got. These looked so good. I thought these for the weekend would be really nice. Herbie lamb koftas on garlic naans with sweet potato wedges, baby gem salad and yogurt. It's basically like a fake away, isn't it? How lush does that look? I think I might have that on either Friday or Saturday night. That looks good. And then this one, because I love a bit of pasta, the easy pulled beef ragu and fresh tagliatelle with oven ready garlic baguettes. Ooh, look at that. So those are the three that I went for. And as I said, I'm gonna go ahead and get cooking with this now. So I'll show you the finished product. Okay guys, that literally did just take 15 minutes to cook. So this is what it's supposed to look like. And this is what we have. It looks absolutely gorgeous. So we have the creamy chickpea curry and mango chutney with basmati rice and toasted flaked almonds. If you could smell this, oh my gosh, it looks incredible. I'm gonna do a quick taste test now before serving this up. Okay, taste test of the chickpea curry. Oh God, it smells so good. Oh my gosh, that is so, so good. Oh. That might be a new favourite of HelloFresh. That is so, so good. Oh my God, that is amazing. Guys, I'm going to put my code and my QR code and everything up on the screen. If you do want to just give HelloFresh a go, then save yourself some money, use my discount. But oh, that is so good. So good, right. I'm going to serve this up for me and Andy and enjoy a nice chickpea curry. Okay guys, I am ready for a day of organisation. I want to get my kitchen pantry so organised that, I don't know, I just want it really organised, okay? I'm so sick of it at the minute. So I have put aside today to be literally a pure home admin day. Desi is at the hairdresser's having her groom. So I've got Bollinger with me, haven't we, Bol? Boo? Bolly's coming with me. I have already got the kind of main supplies I need. However, with a kitchen spring clean organisation, I will need cleaning products. And although I do have some, I thought I would have a little bit of a restock and get some nice new spring fragrances and just make the house feel fresh and clean, or at least my pantry will feel fresh and clean. Because I'm thinking if I'm going to organise that, I need to actually clean as I go. But yeah, another really exciting update. Another exciting update, like that was absolutely thrilling. Another update I have for you, which I kind of briefly touched on in the last vlog, about things now being a little bit different. So for those of you that don't know, I know a lot of you already will know. So this time last year I was with like a management agency in terms of my work and I'd been with those for a number of years. I just made the decision that, you know what, this kind of setup doesn't logistically work for me anymore. I really had a goal to bring everything in-house and have someone maybe just solely working for me to help me with things, to help me with the admin. And there's a lot of I know so many people are going to eye roll when I say this, because I know some people still sort of think, oh, it's not a real job, you don't do any work, and that's fine. If, you know what, if it appears to everyone that I don't do any work, I'm doing the job pretty seamlessly and pretty well. But yeah, there is a lot more that goes on behind the scenes, more so than you'd perhaps even realise. And yeah, I decided to part ways with my management, and as I said, I had the goal to bring everything in-house. However, at the time, this was kind of just before Christmas, it was sort of September time, and I knew that I was heading into the busiest time of the year, which is November and December. So much goes on, and I also obviously was doing Vlogmas, which is just another self-inflicted thing of more work, but I didn't want to take anyone on during that time, because the last thing I wanted was someone starting work with me at the busiest time. Stress levels are higher, like deadlines are tighter, demands are higher, and it just wouldn't have been the start that I wanted someone to have. I'd rather someone start, really get to grips with everything, and then, you know, we can apply more pressure. So I well and truly had to grit my teeth and get through November and December managing everything. And the same with January. January turned out to be a much busier month than it usually would be. Sorry, Bol, we are going to go in a minute. I'll clip you in a minute. Another thing, someone mentioned before in a vlog, like, oh, you don't strap your dogs in. They do, they are harnessed in the back. I just don't, when I'm stationary, I unclip them. But don't worry, they are clipped and strapped in. Anyway, so yeah, January turned out to be much busier than anticipated. But anyway, I put out a job advert, kind of looking for, I hate to say assistant role, because when I say assistant, I don't know, I'm thinking Devil Wears Prada. I'm thinking of like Emily in Devil Wears Prada just running around after Miranda, and that's the vision that I've got. Just help, really, because I feel like I was getting to the point where I was definitely surviving, not thriving. And I feel like when you're in this kind of industry, which is a creative industry, you know, you have to think of content and video ideas, and I was at the point where I was just scraping by, barely doing the bare minimum. Sometimes I wouldn't even have time just to do the description box of my YouTube videos. That's how silly it was. But I was working every single hour that I could around everything else, and it was just, yeah, the work-life balance was non-existent. I was getting very burnt out very quickly all the time, and it just wasn't going to be sustainable. There was no way I could do absolutely everything, especially when you consider, you know, there's YouTube, TikTok and Instagram, trying to be consistent on all of them, and there's the back end of everything, the admin stuff, and yeah. So I decided to put a job ad out, and I had some lovely people apply for the job. It was great, but I did manage to find someone, and she has now started working with me, and already, don't get me wrong, I am still sort of running around, I'm still filming everything, but I've got breathing room now, and it's really nice being able to actually just delegate things that I don't need to be doing. I don't need to be sat at my laptop answering every single inbound email and, you know, writing up invoices, sending them off, chasing payments. I shouldn't need to be doing that. And that's just like a tiny smidgen of the kind of jobs that I need help with. So yeah, it's just this week has been the first week where I've actually had that help, and already I'm really feeling the benefits of it. She's only working with me sort of part-time, but already it's just felt like a relief. Like I can actually think. I've got time to think and think of ideas, and even doing this, I would never usually be able to spend a filming day filming something like this, because I just think, oh, well, I need to be filming reels and this and this, and whereas actually now I've got filming time back because I'm not sat doing loads of the admin, and yeah, it's so far so good. I'm really, really, really pleased that I made the decision, and there was a few other people that I kind of spoke to in the industry that had already made that decision and kind of bought things more in-house, and they had always encouraged me and kind of just reassured me that it would be a good decision. And already, oh my gosh, just as I said, just the release and the relief of just, not everything being on my shoulders has just been so nice. Like, I can breathe. So with that, oh God, my mouth just did a little fart then. God. So with that means that hopefully I can just churn out even more videos for you guys and even more content, and any content that you guys want me to film, I have the time, the extra time to film. But yeah, I also feel like it was a great time to employ some help, because obviously I also have an incredibly intense hobby with flicker and horse riding that takes up a lot of my time. It's not something that I just turn up for and go horse riding once a week. I am there every single day. I'm training 6 times a week. I'm competing every other weekend, and when I say competing, again, it's not just turning up down the road to a local competition. Sometimes I'm driving 2 hours away. The whole competition throughout the day takes sort of like 4 hours. Then I'm driving back, it's a full day thing, and just little things like that. From this point onwards, I don't have like weekends to catch up on things. I feel like I've got a busy work life and then a busy sort of free time hobby life as well, which I am not complaining about at all. I would not change it for the world, but it does mean now I've got this help that when I have got that kind of busy and intense week happening, my brain just doesn't feel frazzled, and I have got that other person to lean on a little bit and say, oh, would you mind just taking care of this and helping me with that? And she can come with me, help me film things. And I used to shoot a lot of stuff way back before Instagram kind of became more reels intensive and was more about the photos. I had Andy that could come with me and shoot photos on a weekend. I can't do that. I can't go and shoot photos on a weekend anymore, and Andy can't come and help me anymore. Our lives are different, and we both have other commitments and other schedules now, so it was definitely time. So I really hope you guys get to see the benefits of this sort of change in my life as well. It's the start of a new chapter. One that I kind of feel silly that I was so scared to make this kind of move. Now, I just wish I'd done it sooner. I should have just done it back in September. But anyway, guys, I don't even know if you guys find that kind of stuff interesting, knowing what's going on behind the scenes, but I just thought I'd let you know, just that little, it's a little update to you, but it's such a big impact for me in my life. So yes, guys, I hope you support my decision, and I hope you can understand, and as I said, hopefully you guys get the benefit of it and I can film more videos, more content. Everyone's happy. Win-win. Anyway, I am going to pop out now and get some lovely spring products, and I just feel so happy that I can go out and do that now and film it as part of content and not rushing around at 8 o'clock at night trying to do things. So let's go. Okay, are you ready for Operation Pantry? Because I am. I thought I'd quickly show you the current state of it right now. I mean, it's not bad. It's not like it's absolute chaos. Although actually, compared to what I'm hoping it ends up looking like, it probably is a bit chaotic. So let me show you what it's like currently. Okay. So this is the inside of the pantry. As you can see, we have a worktop in here that has our toaster, kettle and coffee machine on. And this area isn't really that bad. I think it could look a little bit better. But, it's clean, it's tidy, but we want to give it a bit of pizzazz. And then as for the shelves, there's just kind of no real order. I mean, I know what's on all of these shelves, but I'd just like this area to look a little bit nicer. And then if I dare take you into the drawers, oh, this is where the carnage starts, to be honest. I mean, it's not too bad, but as you can see, it doesn't look great. There's not really much order. The thought was here, okay? There are two kind of plastic divider basket things, so I must have had good thoughts at one point to do this, and then it just never kind of transpired. So we have a lot of spices and things. In here we have a lot of the kind of tins, rice, sachets of sauces. Again, we've got a couple of these dividers. It's not all bad, but could be better. And then at the bottom here we have our kind of goodies drawer slash half kind of baking drawer. For some reason the baking stuff has made its way into here. I do have a separate baking cupboard, so this stuff will be leaving this drawer. It's not bad, but I think we can all agree we can make this look so much nicer and turn it into the pantry of dreams. So first things first, I think I'm just going to get everything out of these shelves and the worktop and do this section first, the section that you can see. So that if I run out of time and haven't got around to doing the drawers yet, it's no big deal. So I'm going to take everything out, give all of the shelves, the worktop, the appliances a good clean, and then yes, we'll get cracking with the organising. Grabbed some of the Zoflora Springtime multi-purpose spray to clean in here and give it a nice springtime smell. So the shelves are now clean. I've also cleaned up the toaster, kettle and coffee machine, and I've just popped those back in there where they live, and now I'm going to get on to the fun job. The fun job, that is jars. As I said, I want this pantry to look lovely, so I am being that person that puts everything in clear jars so I can see everything. Look how cute this is. Got this for the sugar. Look, it comes with its own wooden spoon. Isn't that just so cute? I thought that was so lovely. So yeah, I'm going to pop all of like the tea, sugar, coffee into these jars. I do have labels for them as well. Let me grab those. Sorry, I don't have labels for those jars, but what I do have labels for are these. Look how beautiful these are. These little pumps. I am going to use these to pop my coffee syrups in. So I've got two, because usually we'll have caramel in one and hazelnut. So I'm gonna pop those into there. I do have these labels that actually came with these. Look at that, how cute. All of these, by the way, I will link in the description box. They're all from Amazon. I also have them on my Amazon storefront, so I'll pop a link to that in the description box as well, but I'll link everything anyway in case you are interested. Oh my gosh, look at these. Right, now for the fun job of actually decanting everything into my jars. Went a little off-piste and had a slight change of plan. I was just thinking that everything in the pantry was just going to look so cramped. We have this whole worktop here that is honestly just bare most of the time, so I decided to shift the coffee machine into this corner and to kind of disguise those ugly plugs there. And I've actually made a little coffee station here. So I already had this kind of stone, almost like stand, and I only actually ever get it out at Christmas time when I make my hot chocolate station. So I thought, what is the point in putting it away for most of the year? So I've popped all of my coffee bits and bobs on here. I have ordered some gold like coffee spoons, so like longer spoons for if we want a coffee in a longer sort of proper glass. So I will be replacing these spoons with some proper coffee spoons. Popped a couple of mugs out. We've got the syrups here. I need to get some more hazelnut syrup. But how lovely are these labels as well? They also came with the syrup stands. I have got coffee pods in here and then just the instant coffee in there. But yeah, I'm really quite liking how this area is looking now. It just looks a little bit more full, like there's something going on rather than it being quite so bare. So yeah, I'm happy with this so far. So then in here is just a lot more open and a little bit more of an actual station. So if we're having toast and we want to pop a plate here to butter the toast, mugs for teas, we've just got a little bit more room now. And this is just the tea and toast station. So now to get on to the shelves. More jars. This time we have tall glass jars, and this is going to be for the shelf above the tea and toaster stuff. Tea and toaster stuff? The kettle and toaster. So I have actually got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of these. I just wanted to make sure I've got enough. And again, these came with pre-made labels, which is just great. So I'm going to start now putting my bits and pieces in here. Oh, I can't wait to see how this looks. Also got these little sort of oil pourers. How cute. So I've popped my olive oil in one. I'm actually going to buy a few more of these. Now I kind of just wanted to see how good they were, to be honest. And then I've got a little balsamic vinegar. But I've obviously got a lot of kind of like different oils and vinegars and things. Like we've got red wine vinegar, white wine vinegar. So I'm going to get a couple more of those, I think, so that I can actually decant them into there. But for now, I'm really happy with these. I'm very happy. Okay, so I think for tonight I am done. I need to order a few more extras of kind of like jars and oil pourers and things, because I didn't realise how many oils and vinegars I apparently have. But I didn't want to order too many in one go and then them go to waste and have to just store them. So now I know what I need to order. Let me show you how the pantry is now looking. This is looking so much better than it was when I started. Oh my gosh, just look at the room that's in here now. We've actually got a workstation that I can use. All of my bits and pieces are up here and labelled. I think I'm going to buy about 4 more of these, because there's definitely other things I can pop into these. So yeah, I'm going to purchase a few more of those. I'm also going to get about probably 4 or 6 more of these so that I can have all of my oils and my vinegars there. I've got a few just baskets there at the top to pop a few bits and pieces, but that is a job well done. I haven't found the strength to do all of the spices yet. I'm going to save that one for another day, because there's about 35 to 40 that I'm going to have to pop into new containers. I don't have the strength. But for now, this is looking pretty damn good. Honestly, if you have been putting off organising that one room in your house, or even just that one drawer, in your house and it bugs you and it annoys you every time you see it, take this video as your sign to do it, because honestly I just feel such a sense of relief after doing that. I used to get so irritated, like I used to open that pantry every single morning to make my morning cup of tea, and it used to just annoy me. I used to open it and just think, oh God, I really need to sort this out. I really need to sort this out. And that was like one of my first thoughts every day. And now it's done. I open it and I'm like, oh yes, this is beautiful. It seems like the most sad thing, but take this as your sign that if you're like me, I am very much a tidy house, tidy mind kind of person. And that has given me a tidy mind, and I feel so much better for doing it. Like honestly, oh, I just feel amazing. But anyway, I have actually just popped my pyjamas on. I popped my pyjamas on quite early, to be honest, but I was just in the mood. These are new. I was actually sent these from Identity Lingerie, they're called. Gorgeous dark green colour, but they've also got my initials stitched into the pocket here, which I just think is so lovely. Ooh, the light on my camera is giving up on me slightly. But anyway, yeah, just to tell you that if you are putting off sorting that annoying thing in the house, just do it, because this feeling that I've got, oh look who's come. Oh, Desi's back from her hair appointment. Should we show them how pretty you look? Should we show them how pretty you look? Because you looked a bit scruffy this morning, didn't you? You've had a bit of a glow up, haven't you? Should we show them what a pretty lady you are? Come on, let me pick you up. Pretty lady. Look at this pretty lady. Look at her ears. Desi, show them how pretty you are. Oh, look at these pretty ears, my darling. You look absolutely beautiful. Sit you on my lap properly. There you go. Wow. Wowee, don't you look pretty? You little shaved piggy belly. Have you got a full belly? Have you eaten your dinner? Have you eaten your din-dins? Is it nice? You've got a full belly. I can feel it. Oh, Des. Oh, don't struggle. I've got you. There you go. My pretty girl, aren't you? Oh, beautiful. You are so beautiful. Did you know that? And you smell incredible. Oh, I love that smell when I've been to the groomers. You smell so clean and fresh. Oh, want to get down? Okay. You smell much better. They've honestly just been such scruff bags with all the like rain and the mud. And the thing is, you can't escape it. I can't not walk them. So they've just smelled like, not horrible, but just they've smelled like dirt. They've just had this constant smell of dirt around them. And now they both smell incredible. Anyway guys, I'm going to end this vlog here now, and I'm going to go and get ready for bed. I'm currently watching Love is Blind. I've got sucked in. You know me, I can't help it sometimes. I feel like I sometimes just need that reality show in my life. So Love is Blind it is for tonight. So I'm going to go take myself and watch that now. But yeah, I hope you've enjoyed this vlog guys, and look forward to seeing you in the next one. Bye.